introduction. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr.
My name is Walt Disney. I was born on December 5th, 1901 in Hermosa, Illinois, to Elias Disney and Flora called Disney. I am an American entrepreneur, cartoonist, animator, voice actor, and film producer.
So, what are you particularly famous for? What brings you to platforms like these?
My brother Roy and I co-founded Walt Disney Productions, which has become one of the best-known motion picture production companies in the world. I am an innovative animator, and I created the cartoon character Mickey Mouse. Going on to amazing opportunities in life that I never thought I would get, I won 22 Academy Awards and even founded the theme parks Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I guess I was a big breakthrough in this field of entertainment, helping for things people had never seen before, such as the first cartoon to include a synchronized soundtrack, Hollywood's first full-length animated film, and much more.
Wow. Okay. Now, if we step back from all of this, how would you describe choosing this path of life? What made you go in this direction?
Since I was young, I had an immense passion for the arts and photography. I guess these two areas combined brought me to where I stand today. I would say this interest was created through my childhood experiences. My father was a strict disciplinarian, with which came his corrective beatings that became a part of my daily routine. I found an escape from my father's brutality through drawing. With a pen and an ink, I could create my own world, a fantasy where life was beautiful, people were happy, and most importantly, things were under my control. As I felt comfortable in these spaces, I took drawing and photography classes while I attended McKinney High School in Chicago in my early years. I also became a contributing cartoonist for the school paper. I was devoted to so much to this field that I took every opportunity I could to enhance my skills. I even took courses at the Chicago Art Institute, and later on was even willing to take other jobs just to fund my passion, as I never took my talent for granted. I guess choosing this path came naturally to me, but I took efforts in pushing myself forward in what I loved.
How do you come about accomplishing these ideas that you had in mind? What steps did you take in becoming successful and famous?
My love for drawing and eagerness to grow, I took things to a new level. After World War I moved to Kansas City, Missouri, taking a job with Film & Co. This film's main products were animated advertisements shown before feature films. I felt as if I had found my calling. I realized that I love bringing my drawings to life through magic of animation. Advertising wasn't enough for me, so I took another step and converted my garage into a studio, beginning to produce my own shorts called Glaphograms. It was difficult to persuade local theater owners to show my creations. Penniless, I gave up my apartment and lived outside my office, surviving on cold beans. In 1923, I moved to Los Angeles and teamed up with my older brother Roy, who took care of my business, and I began to prosper. From my experiences of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which was stolen from me, I learned to keep a close tab on my creation, insisting on complete control. To replace Oswald, I came up on the idea to create a new character based on a mouse that lived in my office in Kansas City. With the help of Roy and of Iris, who was an illustrator from my film days, I introduced my new character, and this legend, Mickey Mouse, was born. Then I released two of its cartoons who met moderate success, but my real breakthrough came in 1928 with the release of Steamboat Willie, first cartoon synchronized soundtrack. This was an instant hit. I started to hire a team of artists and animators, and from there my career went upscale with many projects and events that came up.
During these big steps in your lifetime of your career, were there any major events of this time period which affected you? Also, do you think you affected other people in some way?
I think there were some major events that took place during my growth that had influences on my career. World War One, for example, was something that gave me another means of escape along with drawings and the arts. These major events were surely devastating for the rest of the US but brought with it success for me. I established a business empire based on fantasy and what I consider to be good old-fashioned. My imagination and determination helped my company to grow and prosper through initial setbacks such as the Great Depression, World War II, and the Cold War. My imaginative cartoons of a world of happy fantasy offered escapes at a time when America needed it the most.
You had a really rich and influential history. Is there something you'd like to share with others and teach them from your experiences?
I would like to say that if you can dream it, you can do it. Always remember that this whole thing was started with a dream and a mouse. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin